There we go.
Are we back live now?
We are, but hold on. We're going to do that thing
kick out,
again.
kick in.
Yeah, hold
You can
on.
do that on the fine scissors.
How come your button down here doesn't show up?
What do you mean?
To hit back out.
You
You got to slide it. Gotcha.
Yep.
Alrighty, we're back.
We're back. We'll wait a few minutes for people to show up. For those of you expecting shipments from us, weather's great. Weather's
It
great.
is great.
I've had one person reply,
Hold
so I'm going to give you another day so we
talking.
can do our shipments. We'll leave tomorrow to arrive on, what is tomorrow, Tuesday? So we're going to ship, no, today's Monday.
Today's Monday, so tomorrow's Tuesday for
We're gonna prep
Wednesday
them Tuesday.
arrival.
We're going to ship them, no, we're going to ship on Wednesday.
Oh, yeah.
For a Thursday arrival this week. So you got another day to let me know, because if you don't tell me by tomorrow, because here's how we do it. We make all the boxes, get everything set up, and then we pack them first thing in the morning and then take them with us. So make sure and get with me if you're wanting a shipment, because I'd like to ship it to you. It's what we are supposed to do. It'll either be me or Caleb dropping them off. I don't know. We'll cuss and discuss and see who wants to do it. I know who I want to do it. It ain't this guy, but I can. Don't matter.
Are snakes like dragons because dragons have serpent bodies with wings?
I guess you could say snakes are like dragons without wings.
I mean, technically, there's certain cultures where dragons don't have wings, but they do have legs.
Well, they do have legs, yes.
Hmm.
Most dragons actually have legs.
Yeah.
Otherwise, landing would be really painful.
Difficult. Yeah.
It'd be pretty bad to land. If you had wings and no legs,
that's rough.
Landing would be a bitch, right? So, where are we cutting today? Well, this is a clutch I'm really excited about. So hopefully everything's good. It's first year mom. So these are some ugly eggs. Yeah, they're fine. Some ugly eggs. But it is a female banana calico blitz probable black pastel bred to assume a male. So we know off the bat everything is mahogany. We do know that. We're hoping to catch some we're hoping to catch everything in there, right? That would be the goal.
Roxanne said, what about shipping? I missed the first part.
Yes, I think you're the one I need to contact anyway. So we're hoping to get a few other people to jump on and say, yep, send me the shipment. You know, if I remember, I looked at your text and any day will be good. So we're going to prep Tuesday to ship Wednesday. It means it'll go in the box Wednesday morning, go to the shipment center Wednesday for arrival on Thursday. That's the current plan. So that way I can get some other people to say, hey, and I was going to text you if you're the right person I'm thinking of. That is that you've got 4 coming, so you may end up with 2 boxes. So you may get 2 shipping numbers. So just be on the lookout for that. I'll definitely let you know because I'll send you the shipping numbers. But if it's 2 shipping numbers, don't let FedEx give you 1 box. Make sure they give you both. So one of them kind of things. Yeah? Yeah. Awesome. All right. So that's what we're hoping to get here. What I'm really interested in getting is the black pastel is not as a big of a concern for me here. I'd like to get the calico and the mahogany and the blitz in with the banana. That's what I'd really like to get. You know, that's my main thing. I also want to get the blitz and the mahogany. That's important. I don't think we've done that yet, have we? But if we get any blitz, we're going to get mahogany in there because mahogany has to be across the board. So I'm really excited about that. So this is a really exciting clutch one, Kelly, I've been looking forward to. Unfortunately, she only had 4 eggs. First year mama, 4 eggs. We'll take it. We'll take it. How many people got on here?
16.
16. We're going to give it a few more minutes so we can try to get to 25 before we cut. You know, we used to get like 120 on these, and now, I don't know, I think I made YouTube angry. Or it could just be that there's so many more people doing reptile content that it's just saturated, right? Here's something I wonder. You know, as we all look at the market, and I hear all these complaints about things being hard to move now and prices not being lower than what they should, et cetera, which is actually all things that I said was going to happen 2 years ago. And people told me I was nuts. That was the best part. Like, I should have kept more receipts on that. I really should have. But, because my goal isn't to be a sales play. When everybody's telling you it's always going to be sunshiny, they're just trying to sell you something, right? But this market's going to flip. It's going to be a lot better, right? It's just a cyclical thing. So I have zero concern. I'm perfectly happy with where things are, know where they're going to be, not worried about it. What I do wonder, though, is that as some people bail on it, if that won't maybe get rid of some of the oversaturation of reptile channels too. Maybe. I don't know. I really don't know. Or if the people who are into it enough to run a channel and do all this are going to be people who stay into it. You know, as far as the market's concerned, the best thing is for as many people to stay into it as possible. I know that sounds counterproductive because people are like, well, there's too many people breeding. Well, those are also some of the people buying. So, like, if they all dip out, then you have more animals than you do buyers. We have to continually get new people in. Growth is always good. Growth is never bad when it comes to a customer base. If you make pizzas, do you want your pizza to ever get less popular? No. You want it to be more popular. You want so much demand, you have to get more people to make your pizzas, right? You don't want to go, well, you know, it's too busy right now. So we want more customers coming. We want more people staying in. I don't want people leaving, to be honest. But some will leave. Some will leave.
Roxanne said, thank you for saying that we would know when we see our first ovulation. We just had our first timer, so excited.
Awesome! That's great news. There is nothing that'll ever, like, nothing's ever as special as your first set. Really. I mean, it doesn't even matter the pairing. You can bring a normal to a normal and have all normals. And the first time that you successfully pair, have eggs, take those eggs to term, and hatch live babies. Okay? Because my first set, I didn't do that. I got all but the last part done, which is really the most important part, if we're being honest, right? But the first time you do that, you know, honestly, the genetics don't matter. It's just that feeling of, oh, I can actually do this. It is such a wonderful feeling. Nothing will compete with that. You know, now we're going to do about 50 sets of ball python eggs this year, roughly. And some really cool stuff like this. And this is an exciting clutch, but it doesn't touch that first one. It just doesn't. Nothing touches that first one. I promise you. I promise you. You know, unless maybe for people who are just money breeders, maybe something does because they're just looking at finances. But for people who really enjoy this, nothing touches that first one. This is something special. Speaking of special, it's time to cut eggs, right?
Mm-hmm.
How many we got?
26.
Good enough. So we're going to cut these. We're going to start with this one. Caleb's worried about this one. I am too. It's a little egg. Got a little deflate to it.
She didn't have the prettiest eggs.
She didn't. So we're going to go ahead and just give this one a trim. Hope for the best. It's a really thick shell. That's already something I don't like. I'm a little concerned about this one too. Now we're cutting it. Oh, damn. It's cool looking.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, I just saw a twitch.
Yeah.
That's fine. Holy shit, guys. God damn, this thing's... I'm not going to hack into it too much, but I don't even know what all's in there, but it's...
Banana, mahogany for sure.
Yeah, there's its head. You can't really see it too well there. But it's up here up top.
Yeah.
I
Dang.
think it's got like... almost like a blue eye. Damn. That's purple.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Wow.
That's cool. Let's see if we can get some more of that coolness.
Yeah.
For those wondering, this is day 55. Oh, this is a thick shell too. It's just like not the consistency when I'm pinching these. It's not a smooth shell. It's thicker, weaker.
It's weird.
It's just not which I've felt before. Have you ever felt these kind of before?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's first year mom crap. Yeah, she didn't form them really well. These are ones I'm really glad I'm opening because I don't know if they could have gotten.
No, this is not. For sure not.
Oh, damn.
Pairing was Suma to Banana Black Pastel Calico Blitz.
So mahogany's in everything.
Oh. I have guesses on that, but I'm not going to.
Guess away.
So, from what I know of because we've hashed out a lot of banana or black pastel mahoganies, I know how that pattern looks. I'm gonna say, and how that's purple, that's got to be at least banana black pastel mahogany, possible blitz, possible calico.
I'd like to see a good twitch on this one. I just haven't seen that
Dorsal
yet.
stripe is insane.
Let me do a little more work on that one in a minute. So leave it be for now. I'm just not seeing a twitch on it like I'd like to see. You didn't see one either, did you?
No.
A little worrisome.
Yeah.
Now this is the fatty egg. This is the one that's going to be the hardest to cut, honestly. The banana's coming in really strong on this clutch, man.
Yeah.
That one I see movement.
Yep.
I think so far.
Yeah.
You think everything has bananas so far?
So far, all three.
Damn.
Interesting.
I mean, that couldn't be anything else, could it? I guess it could. We don't know. I'm not sure.
That's a lot of purplish.
Yeah, it
There
is.
to be anything else.
I agree. But, well, this is one of those really thick, horrible shells. They'll pick you up and... Like that's just... Yeah. We need to give this little guy an exit.
Yeah, a little autocorrect there, Anna.
Did something funny happen? I miss that.
She said hello to King Jewy, but her phone autocorrected to King Jewish.
There's movement there.
Mm-hmm.
What do you see there?
Ah, man, everything's got banana. It's gotta.
There's no way with super banana on the parent. The parent.
No, but
Right, but you can still hit the odds.
you can still hit the
So,
odds.
When you guys, this one thing though too, when you see something like this and you got 4 eggs, and everything gets a gene, everything, a boom. Some people go, well, it must be a super. Not necessarily. This is like I want you to take a quarter sometime, and flip it 100 times. Okay, and out of those 100 times, count how many times you hit heads or tails in a row. And sometimes you're gonna hit heads 4 or 5 times in a row, maybe 8. You know, you'll probably get somewhere between 45 of each one and 55 of each one. But this is kind of like flipping that quarter and hitting heads 4 times in a row. That's the odds of it. It's 50-50 on hitting a banana each egg. So it doesn't mean that we had a super, because I know what we have and it can't be a super. So we just got to go on the odds. Got to go on the odds, right?
Damn.
Now, some of the other stuff we won't know until they're out. Now, this one is one that, oh man, I hope that thing's fine because it's just cool. Oh, I just saw it move.
Yeah, it's
fine.
moving. Guys, I'm sorry that the light. I mean,
You move
even
it.
with better lighting, these are such dark snakes that
Yeah. I mean, this is a dark purple.
they are not going to. I mean, no matter how I get that camera angle to focus, they're not gonna.
One thing I can try to do maybe to help out a little bit. Here, try this.
Yeah, kind of see. I mean, even then, not really. It's just those are dark snakes.
They're dark. They're
Yeah.
very, very dark. What you were seeing in here looks like, you know, a dark bruise, like
Yeah.
old bruising purple
Yeah.
with almost a cream.
Like what you would
stripe.
imagine I'll be honest, what you would imagine a super cine banana to look like, and there's no way to be super cine in this.
No, not at all.
That's what's. I can get that one flipped up. See if I can.
You want me to help you?
There. You can kind of see. I mean, kind of see what we're seeing there.
Yeah.
Just.
Now when you're seeing the side, it's a lot lighter
Yeah.
in the egg. I mean, I can open that egg a little more because I've cut kind of a slit in that. Maybe we can see a little bit more that way.
Yeah, I agree. They are going to be super gorgeous. I'm going to be waiting very impatiently for those things to crawl out.
Try to get you all a little bit of a show today, right?
So at the very least, everything's 2 genes.
Yeah.
Because mahogany has to be in everything, and banana caught on all of them.
And that's probably the lightest colored snake we're seeing.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if you can get a good view of that one or not.
Yeah, a little bit. Shark said getting closer to your purple snake, Matt.
I know, right? Like this is about it.
Yeah.
Well, that one you can't really see. Which the other one was? I rotated these around. That one's pretty purple. The only thing I'm worried about here is some of the folding in there.
Yeah.
I think it's just the way it's laying. Almost like that's a yolk over there. It's still in the amniotic sac.
Yeah.
I about popped it on accident right there. But Damn, that's a cool looking snake. And then this guy here, just
That looks like great colored in the video. I'm good. I'm glad that at least some of the color is coming out. I mean, red grapes are almost exactly what that is. It's just a deep, bruisey purple we're seeing. That one has an insane dorsal stripe too.
it does. There you go. Maybe that'll help. I don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's definitely interesting. So this I would say is a success. Next thing to do is sit around and wait for these things to start to crawl out, right?
Yeah.
And we're at day 55 now, so we got a little bit of time probably on that. Like, not a lot of time. I mean, I could expect to see heads in a day or two. I'm glad we cut them. Those shells were thick. If they had hit the wrong part of that shell, they may have struggled, freaked out, and drowned themselves. They don't deserve that. So, and I find that with first-time moms, you get a lot of weird eggs. You know, they get better at it as they're more used to it. This is a project that we raised in house. So, I mean, if you want to go back in the Wayback Machine to how do we get here, we had our Calico Blitz. We made from breeding a Calico and a Blitz. And then we took that Calico Blitz and we bred a banana black pastel to it. And we got, which was a male maker, by the way. And we actually hit a female out of that male maker. That was a banana Blitz Calico. We think, originally we had a black pastel banana Blitz Calico. I'm not 100% sold on the black pastel right now because I expected a little more spotting. I'll see if she wants to show herself. She's been kind of bitchy. Stick your way up there. Why does that one do that to me? That one table gets stuck. I gotta readjust it all the time. I gotta figure out what's going on. Here you guys can kind of see her. That's her. Now, whether or not the black pastel's in there or not, I'm not sure. I'd expect more spotting, but there's a pretty good amount of spotting too. You know, and it's the Blitz I'm confident in, the Calico I'm confident in. And then the banana is pretty obvious. So the goal was to put mahogany in there and darken this, right? And darken this up a shade to get that purple darker. And, well, it looks like we did that. So I am really, really excited. How you looking, girl? You gonna be good? Yeah, you'll be good. Come here, you. Oof. So if you take her into the light where you can see, I'll show you how we see these things on the snake. As you get down here, and the Calico becomes pretty obvious with that tail linking, right? And that's exactly how Blitz Calicos do. They're not going to run as much white. They're going to run a lot of linking, a lot of orange in the tail. And then you're also going to see some of the blown out eyes, which can almost get lost in here, the crazy patterning, which you're also seeing. If you compare this to the Blitz Calico we have already, it compares really, really well, except for the color. And then also on top of that, some of how the pattern is on the blowouts, which is what led us to believe that we probably have black pastel in there too. So that's what we're guessing. You know, if we didn't have the Blitz or the Calico in there with the Blitz, you'd expect to see what you would see normally on banana Calico stuff, which you just really don't see up here. It almost disappears. So really cool snake. All right, girlie, here you go. Put you back in there to go do your snaky things. So anyway, y'all, that is what we're working with. Caleb, is there any questions on there?
Not that I see. Hello from Ireland. No questions.
All right, well, that's pretty easy then.
Dennis said if anyone has never met Olympus Reptiles, y'all better go see this group. Love them to death. You're all amazing.
Yeah, Dennis, we love you too. You're like our biggest fan, man. We take it. We'll take it.
Arctic Morph said looking forward to seeing these babies out. I fully agree.
Yeah, me too. Honest to goodness, man. Like, I cannot wait for these things to be out of this egg and be able to show them off to you. And we really need to get caught up on filming our clutch updates anyway. So I'm going to be something Caleb and I work on over the next 2 weeks because we don't want to skip any. And these got to get out. Come on out. I think the last was even a rattlesnake once, if I remember correctly.
I don't remember.
I know we did some of those.
Probably.
Yeah,
but
so
I know we also filmed some afterwards too.
We might have with Kurt. We might have Kurt film some.
Yeah.
So, yeah. probably true.
Roxanne said, "Let me know if you need more money for the extra box."
No, absolutely not. Look, yeah, you bought 4 snakes. We only charge you 1 shipping fee. You bought 4 snakes. That's we're good. 100% we're good.
Dennis said Char already wants one. The best part, Char, is I know you said you wanted either a female or a female maker. These will be either or. They'll either be female or they'll be female maker. So you're in a win there.
Because she's a female from a male maker, which we've had 2 females from our male makers. Over the years, we've been using Banana. I kept both of them, and I would recommend if you have a male maker Banana and you get a female, pocket that thing first few. At this point, I might part with some if I had some more, but now I can get female Bananas anytime I want. It's not hard, so it's not a problem. And the females I get from here, they'll be either or, but the males I get from here will actually be female makers. So I can also hold back a female maker and make female Bananas all I want. But when you first get into Banana, which now it's super cheap to get into, let's be honest, in your breeding, if you get that female, keep it, just keep it, you'll be able to use it for stuff and to then have something to force. The fuck was that from?
It just like the thing made it bend and warp a little bit, so it just popped back into shape.
It's haunted. I'm gonna go with Freedom Breeder sold me a haunted rack. They should send me another one for free, because they sold me a haunted one. But yeah, like just let you do some other things with Banana projects with Super Bananas, which we actually have. We think 2. We definitely have 1 Super Banana back there right now, and you can't do that if you don't have a female. So hold back those females, y'all. All right, anything else?
Nope.
All right, guys, we're gonna slide over to Patreon, and we will see you all next time.